Got a little bit of time here today to film with like the Ncpw. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to film Ncpw live and on location. I know a lot of people are not going to, go into the stream perhaps because they weren't expecting me to go live. But we're live. And we're going to get started. Yeah. Oops, shit. Wrong one. But no, we're getting set for a few matches here. I got a little bit of time out my day to do a couple matches right now and then probably go live later on tonight for the rest of your conclusion of Ncpw here tonight. I am a very busy individual throughout the weekend and everything, which I wasn't expecting to be, but here we go. We got the likes of Timothy, formerly known as Tim Cheese, taking on Troy Sniper and Colt the Bolt in the opening contest of tonight's show. We got Hardcore Hopper taking on Zachary Morales in a death match. We got Primetime Ace Rivera taking on Top T Dylan G. We got WC Dale High taking on Chris Santana. Big Buck versus Tenacious Beast versus the likes of Matt Storm and Payne. We got James Coleman, JD Madison, Karan Cook, and Terry Shockey in a four-way dance that's going to be later on. We got the likes of Craig Dunstan, Greon, and the big bad Anthony Ellis going to compete in a triple threat hot fight. We got Jenny Ramirez taking on Jay English, and we got our main event, which is a 5-women gauntlet matchup for the women's championship. I like the Hardcore Harper taking in the place of the fifth participant. We got Kyrie Hunter, Ariel Blackheart, Ashlyn Rose, and Amelia Green competing for the Ncpw Gold here tonight. But before we do that, we gotta change the arena, because I forgot to do that. It's right here. There we go. And now we should be fine. Alright. Let's begin, shall we? Like I said, I'm probably gonna do 5 matches now, and then the 4 later on tonight, because I'm trying to work around the weekend and everything, because I do have plans this weekend, unfortunately. But I believe I'm still going to be able to do Asylum tomorrow, hopefully. But that's here nor there. Right now, we're focusing on Ncpw. Making his way to the ring, he is the wrestler, Timothy. Formerly known as Tim Cheese of the Cheeseheads. Makes his way down to the ring here tonight for Ncpw action. A whole new look for the likes of Tim here tonight. More brash, more bolder is the likes of Tim here tonight. Can he win in 3-way dance competition here tonight? I shouldn't even say tonight, it's this afternoon, but nonetheless. And making his way to the ring, This is Troy Sniper. The deathmatch artist, Troy Sniper, making his way to the ring here tonight. A G1 Climax winner over in Asylum. It's the likes of Troy Sniper, multi-time tag team champion with the likes of Crimson Evans all across the independent scene, going to take on the United States champion, the likes of Tim Cheese. I mean, not Tim Cheese, but Timothy here tonight. It's kind of hard not to call him Tim Cheese after being a rat his whole entire career. But, yeah, no, Troy Sniper is going to take on the U.S. champion here tonight, and Colt the Bolt, the newest member of the Gun Militia, here tonight. Can Troy Sniper defy the odds once again and win here at Ncpw? Battle at the Dome. And our final competitor making his way to the ring. This is Colt the Bolt. And Colt the Bolt, a tag team champion. Over in BCW, we've seen the return of BCW just a couple of nights ago. Going on with BCW Blitz, we've seen the likes of Jack Taylor win the BCW Blitz Championship off of the likes of Zachary Morales, who we'll see in action right after this matchup. Gotta imagine Zachary Morales is not in a mood to play with the likes of Hardcore Harper here tonight after losing the Blitz Championship. Nonetheless, we're gonna get set for triple threat action here tonight. As Timothy, Troy Sniper, and Colt the Bolt get set for action. The bell is officially underway now as Troy Sniper tried to chop block the likes of, Timothy tried to chop block the likes of Troy Sniper. Colt the Bolt pushing Troy into the corner. Timothy trying everything he can to interrupt these guys and going for a roll-up attempt on the likes of Colt the Bolt, and not only getting a 1 count. Troy Sniper calling out with time. Oh, a punch into the face there by Colt the Bolt, taking it to the likes of the wrestler Timothy, and a drop kick there by Colt the Bolt. Troy Sniper taking the fight to Colt, but not for long. Colt will boot to the face of Troy Sniper, and now over the top rope goes the likes of Troy. Colt and now Timothy battling back and forth. Timothy throwing Colt off the ropes now. Starts on knee forward. Oh, what a Snapdragon suplex there by Timothy. Calling up a tie up there, but likes the Troy Sniper Irish whip reversal there, and Troy Sniper goes over the top rope. Colt the Bolt taking the punches to the face of Timothy once again, and Tim gets hit with another drop kick there by Colt the Bolt. Tim trying everything he can. Oh man, what a chop there by Timothy into a neck breaker there, and I like the Troy Sniper. I'll stomp to midsection. Timothy trying everything he can, but no. Dragon screw leg whip there, but like the Troy Sniper. Trying to go for the hidden blade on Colt the Bolt, and Colt telling him to bring it. But Timothy got in the way of the exchange there. Off the ropes goes Colt the Bolt and over the top. And now we got Troy Sniper and Timothy in the ring. Calling elbow tie up. Now up on the shoulders is the likes of Timothy. He is in trouble at the moment, and an emerald explosion there. But it likes the Troy Sniper. And now Troy lifting up Timothy with one boot now. Going for Black Mass on Tim. Tim might be down and out momentarily. Colt the Bolt gets reversed there. Out of the way. Well, a super kick there on the Colt by Troy Sniper. And now look at this Hurricane Rana there by Colt the Bolt. Leg drop. Timothy missed the leg drop. And now look at his punching the face once again of Timothy. It's called the Bolt. And a roll-up attempt here, but I like the Timothy. One. And only a one count there on the like to Colt the Bolt. Timothy getting the back attacks ripped out of the hands of Troy Sniper. And both men trying to go for a big move on Tim. Troy Sniper go behind now on the like to Colt the Bolt. Kick to midsection. Had him up on his shoulders, probably going for snake eyes in the corner as Timothy dumps the tacks in the middle of the ring. Connor will tie up now. Irish whip. Reversal there off the ropes. And oh, trying to go for a V-trigger, but no. Timothy with the wherewithal to reverse it. Kick to the back of Sniper. Clothesline there by Tim. And landing Colt the Bolt in those tacks to the like to Tim. Troy Sniper going to the outside. Timothy taking a bow here on the outside as if he accomplished something. I mean, the U.S. champion, somewhat in control of this matchup. But wait a minute. Oh, no! A curve stop by Sniper to Colt in the tacks. And Colt getting into the corner and a superplex to the outside. With a superplex to the outside there, but I like the Timothy. Just taking out Sniper momentarily. And covered there by Tim on Colt the Bolt. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Timothy, the U.S. champion, trying everything he can to put one of these competitors away for elimination. And Timothy now, oh! Suplex there on the outside. Almost on the entrance ramp. Still like to Colt the Bolt at Troy Sniper. Super kick to the face of Tim. Troy Sniper trying to psych himself up in this matchup. Rolled out of the way. Does Timothy go for him? Blade, but no. Timothy with the boot to the face of Troy. Troy rolling out of the way. No, a crossbody there by Timothy. And now rolling. Oh, a boot to the face of Colt the Bolt. And he's been busted open by the U.S. champion. Colt gets set back into the ring. Troy Sniper with Timothy. Oh, what a GTS there. But no, Timothy's back up to his feet. And a face buster with a knee. Colt the Bolt, Troy Sniper, Timothy all on the outside now. Reversal there by Troy on Timothy. Timothy reversal there on Troy Sniper. Calling up will tie up now. Scoop and a Explosion on Troy Sniper. Colt the Bolt coming in with his educated feet in those hands. Trying to take out the U.S. champion. And a Death Valley driver. Tim's got to be feeling that one for sure. And now, wait a minute, up on their shoulders. Spin him around. Modified Blue Thunder Bomb there, but it likes a Troy Sniper. And oh man, what a shot to the back there by Timothy. Going to drag Troy Sniper head first onto the apron. And a clothesline there takes out Colt. Timothy more aggressive as of late. I will say that much. Compared to when he was in the Cheeseheads. You know, multi-time tag team champion is the like of Timothy. But doing great as a single star. And a super kick there by Troy Sniper. And Colt the Bolt drop kicking him into the steel steps here at ringside. 1, 2. No! Kick out 2. Timothy able to get his shoulder up to save himself from elimination. Colt the Bolt kicked in midsection there by Troy, and he's going for that combination. A lariat there, taking down Colt. And Troy Sniper weaving out of the way, and an RKO! Troy Sniper hit the cutter on Timothy. Could that be it? 1, 2. No! Kick out 2. One knee lift there by Colt the Bolt on Troy Sniper. Colt the Bolt circles around ringside here tonight. Got table in hand. To the like to Colt the Bolt. Into the middle of the ring now. Colt trying to go for a roundhouse. Look at that. Look at the educated feet of Colt the Bolt. And he's taking a fight to Timothy. Once again, the wrestler in trouble. And oh man, what a drop kick by Colt the Bolt. Now going to drag Troy Sniper to the center of the ring. Troy aching in pain from those attacks entering his body. Colin elbow tie up now by Troy Sniper. Colt the Bolt up on the shoulders. And a snake eyes. And an knee drop there by Timothy on a Troy Sniper into the cover. Can this be it? 1, 2. Only a 1 count apparently in the referee's eyes, but I think that was a 2 count. Now reaching the neck of Troy Sniper is Timothy. Colt the Bolt off the rope, trying to go for a drop kick, but nobody home. Troy tried to grab Colt. Timothy had him, and oh wait a minute, look at that submission hold. A modified Black Widow on the legs of Troy Sniper, but Troy dropped toe hold into attacks to the legs of Timothy. And Colt the Bolt with Troy Sniper. Oh, the Bolt Buster into the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out 2 there by Troy Sniper. Little dare by Colt the Bolt on the wrestler Timothy. Irish whip, reversal over the top. Goes Colt the Bolt, punch to the face by Timothy, sending Colt the Bolt to the outside as well. Now snake eyes on the apron by the likes of Timothy. Tim on the top rope, his nose completely bloodied and probably broken as a double axe handle off the top rope. And look at this. Oh, a Spanish fly by Colt the Bolt on Tim. And Tim's body is covered in tacks. You can see it here on the camera and everything. And Troy Sniper is trying to call up and psych himself up here in this matchup. And sweeping the legs does Tim Cheese. Now going to set himself up on the shoulders. Oh man, what a move there by the likes of Timothy into the cover on Troy Sniper. 1, and only a 1 count. Go behind there by the likes of Colt the Bolt. And a neck breaker there on a Tim Cheese. Formerly known as Tim Cheese. I gotta get used to not calling him Tim Cheese. Timothy, the U.S. champ, down and out on the outside. Colt the Bolt trying to go for the Bolt Buster. Oh! Troy Sniper hit the Bolt Breaker on the likes of Colt the Bolt. And now Colt out of the corner. Oh man, what a cannonball there by Troy Sniper. And to cover to get the elimination there on Colt the Bolt. 1, 2, no! Kick out 2. And a neck breaker there, or snapmare DDT on the likes of Troy Sniper. As Tim is calling up for Colt the Bolt. Up on his shoulders goes the likes of Colt. Going for snake eyes in the corner. And Tim going back to the outside with the likes of Troy Sniper. Kick to the back of Troy. Snapping down the arm, and Troy Sniper is about to get put away here perhaps by the likes of Timothy. Timothy had him up on his shoulders. Burning hammer. And to cover to eliminate Troy Sniper from this matchup. 1, 2, no! Kick out 2. And 2 burning hammers on the likes of Troy Sniper. Now throwing Colt the Bolt into the ring post. And oh, what a knee breaker there by the likes of Timothy. Taking a bow, but he should have done that. Sling blade by Sniper. And the likes of Troy Sniper just got thrown across the arena here in the dome, the Tokyo Dome, mind you. As Colt the Bolt works over the arm. Now it's the U.S. champion on the other side of your screen, but now look at this, taking a fight to Troy Sniper. And now a drop kick there, sending him into the barricades. Does Colt the Bolt. And Timothy psyching himself up. He's battered, he's bloodied, he's covered in tacks and trying to choke the life out of Colt the Bolt. But Colt was stuttered there on the likes of Timothy, fighting his way out of that submission hold. Timothy gets thrown across the arena. Look at the blood coming off the face of Colt the Bolt. Hurricane Rana there by Colt on Troy Sniper. Trying to turn over the likes of Timothy into the knees to the side of head of Timothy. Colt the Bolt Just taking a fight to these two men, rolling out of the way of Troy Sniper into a colt breaker there on the lights of Sniper into the cover to get the elimination. 1, 2, 3, and Troy Sniper has been eliminated. Irish Whip, reversal, Timothy and Colt of Bolt, the final two in this matchup. Timothy getting out of the way, calling him, no. Try to go for that Pele, but no. Boot to face there by Timothy. And Colt of Bolt might be in trouble now. Going up for the burning hammer to the leg to Timothy. Into the cover on Colt to get the win. 1, 2, no. Not even a 2 count for Tim here in this matchup, but he might choke out the life of Colt of Bolt, but never mind. Going up for a second, burning hammer. Colt might be dead. 1, no! How the hell is Colt of Bolt able to kick out one of 2 burning hammers? Go behind, but back elbow there by Tim. Irish Whip, reversal. It's a referee. Rod Zapp almost getting in the action here. Go behind there by Timothy. And oh, what a suplex! A Saito suplex to Colt of Bolt. And now Tim off the top. What a splash off the top. Tim with the cover to get the win. 1, 2, 3. No! 2 count only. Timothy with a 2.9 there on Colt of Bolt. Dump to face of Colt. And oh my God, the blood that's been puddled up here at ringside. And oh, Tim is just scraping his face on the canvas here in the Tokyo Dome. Colin will tie up. Irish Whip, reverse. Into steps goes Tim. Colt of Bolt trying to call him up. And oh, a sit toss to the back. I believe the face of Tim hit those steel steps. 1, 2. And only a 2 count. Oh no, a 1 count apparently. Timothy in trouble right now. And a Colt breaker. And Colt of Bolt taunting at the like to Tim, telling him to get up, trying to go for another Colt breaker, but no. Timothy able to reverse it. Rolling him across the arena once more is the likes of the wrestler Timothy. Leg drop on Colt of Bolt. Can this be it? 1, 2, and only a 2. This ain't the 80s anymore. Nobody went with a leg drop, but a burning hammer might be what Timothy needs, but no! Colt of Bolt trying to go for a roundhouse, but wait a minute, Timothy going for the Black Widow on Colt of Bolt. Colt fighting his way out of it, drop toe hold on Tim. But wait a minute, punch to the face, and wait a minute, Timothy got this time, burning hammer! The cover to get the win. 1, 2, 3, no! Colt of Bolt showing heart here in this matchup against the likes of Tim. And Tim is just wondering what it's going to take to put away the likes of Colt of Bolt. And a leg drop, and that might be it. 1, 2, 3, and Timothy, the U.S. champion, picks up the win. And what a great opening matchup we had here tonight as Timothy, the U.S. champion, picks up the win in 3-way dance competition. Well, don't go anywhere, folks. We got more Asylum action to come right after this. I'm not Asylum, but Ncpw action to come right after this. I forgot this is my show. So used to doing my own show. Thank you, I appreciate that, JB. Yeah, JB sound. Thank you, I appreciate that. We get set for deathmatch action now. And making his way to the ring, this is Hardcore Harper. Evil, mean, and nasty. Those are the words that describe this man right here. The first time I ever seen the likes of Hardcore Harper, he was competing in the G1 Climax tournaments over in Asylum. But I know that this man is a very violent man, a very violent competitor. He returned to Ncpw months ago. I believe he won a championship as well to the likes of Hardcore Harper. Now going to take on the former BCW Blitz champion and the likes of this man. As making his way to the ring, he is the hardcore jackass, Zachary Morales. And Zachary Morales, like I said, just lost the BCW Blitz Championship to the likes of Jack Taylor just a couple of nights ago. In return to BCW, that is, can Zachary Morales redeem himself here tonight? He had been booked in Ncpw in a hot minute, but going up against the likes of, Hardcore Harper could really do him wonders. And here we go, the bell rings, and Jack trying to take out the likes of Hardcore Harper early with that pounce. And what insecurity there on the likes of Hardcore Harper. Now Zach calling up for Hardcore Harper. Off the top, and a clothesline there. What a springboard by Morales, and just kicking the face dud Hardcore Harper. I know this match might get physical. I know this match might get bloody between these two men. Gotta see what happens here in the early goings as this matchup ducks underneath this Harper. And what a short tackle there on Morales. But Morales with a boot to face. Picking up Harper and throwing him is Zachary Morales. Zachary going to the top rope, calling up for Harper. And Morales now. Cross body up to the top. Now headbutts to the head of Hardcore Harper. Just taking the fight to Hardcore Harper here is the Hardcore Jackass. But what a clothesline there by Harper, taking out Morales. Look at a chop there by Hardcore Harper. And a bell clap to the ears of Morales. Picked him up. And now Snake Eyes on the ropes. And knee to the arm of Zachary Morales. Reversal there by Zach on the Hardcore Harper. Goes to the outside. Does Morales. Now back inside. Condemnable tie up once more. Irish whip into the corner. Goes Hardcore Harper. And turning him around. But back elbow there by Hardcore Harper. Trying to go for a clothesline, but no. Reversal there by Morales. And now look at this. Picking him up with two hands. Thought he was going to go for a choke bomb, but no. Harper able to reverse into an uppercut to the back of the head of Zachary. And a chop. And a back elbow by the likes of Morales. And what a move there. Morales taking out Hardcore Harper. Now a headbutt, and he just busted open the Hardcore Harper with that headbutt. And now off the rope for a whisper in the wind by Morales. Covered there by Zach. One. Harper kicks out at one. Now Morales calling elbow tie up, going to drag Harper, but no. Harper reversing out the hole. Slides to the outside, and now Morales getting fired up here in this matchup. So far, nobody has gone for weapons, and what a move there once again by Morales into the cover to get the win. 1, 2, kick out two there by Hardcore Harper. Harper back up to his feet. Super kick there by Morales. Harper getting up in the corner. Shoulder tackle there by Zach Morales. And oh, what a power bomb out of the corner. The alley-oop bomb on the hardcore Harper. And Morales going to the top rope. Morales now. Cross body. Hardcore Harper once again getting into the corner. Look at Morales. I thought he was going to go for something, but Morales thinking twice about it, but no! Boot to face there by Morales. And oh, uppercut there by Zach. Harper gets reversed there once again. Slap to the face of Harper by Morales. Chop there by Harper. Chop there by Morales. Slap blocked into a right hand. Chop there. Harper with a chop. Morales with a chop. Both men now going back and forth. Seeing what, oh man, but not anymore. We gotta say, seeing what each one is made of. But Morales hits a super kick on Harper. Scoop and no to a DDT. The float over DDT connecting with Morales. And chop block there. Kick to the midsection by Morales. And Morales now going for the Impaler DDT. And Harper might be down and out, but Morales has other plans with the likes of hardcore Harper. Head first off the top turnbuckle, and now going to stop him out in the corner. Quit hesitating. Now boot to the face of hardcore Harper. Now into the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. A 2.9 perhaps. And now a splash off the second rope by Morales. This is a death match, and neither one of these men have used any weapons here in this death match. But Morales had him off the rope with a pop-up powerbomb on a Harper. And now off the rope with a BME. The cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out 2. Morales going for the Impaler once again. And this might be it to put away the likes of hardcore Harper. 1, 2, 3, and Zachary Morales picked up the win. And welcome on in, everybody. This is Ncpw live here today. Took a little bit of time on my day, and my busy schedule to, film Ncpw for a little bit. And then later on tonight, I might, depending on how quick these matches go, I could just get them all done in one shot. Because they are going by relatively quickly, but, that was our second matchup of the night. All right, I'll see you around, Zach. And now on to our next contest and making his way to the ring. He is prime time Ace Rivera. Prime time Ace Rivera making his way to the ring here tonight. One of the faction members of the IDWS is the likes of Ace Rivera. I like this kid. I really do. But, he took on the likes of, Silas Crow over in CZA. And what a great matchup that was between those two men. But in the end, Ace Rivera ended up losing to Silas Crow. But he believes that he's the next big thing. Ace Rivera is. And I kind of agree with him. I don't believe that, he's not. Got a good head on his shoulders and everything. To the like the Ace Rivera. But can he win here tonight against some pretty strong competition in the independent scene. As this man makes his way to the ring here tonight. Should have had him come out with Unk, but I forgot. That's okay. Making his way to the ring, he is the Top G, Dylan G. And we might be in store for a instant classic, folks. And the Top G is making his way down to the ring tonight to take on the one and only Ace Rivera. Usually the likes of the Top G and they're coming to the ring by Unk, Ulysses never on keys. But Unk, you know, he's got a matchup coming up before too much longer over in Asylum. Going to take on Ron Bodega in one-on-one action at the likes of Unk. He must be training right at the moment. You know, Unk's not that much of an active wrestler like he used to be. He had back surgery and everything, but the Top G, the hell of a prospect for the likes of Ulysses Never on Keys to manage. And can the likes of the Top G be able to win here tonight? Silent and profiling in the ring right now with the likes of the Top G. Here we go, Ace Rivera. Their Top G. At the bell ring, center of the ring now. Calling elbow tie up there, but I like the Ace Rivera go behind on the Top G. And now look at this, had him up and slams him down. What a sidewalk slam there by Ace Rivera. On the ropes with a leg drop there. Spinning leg drop into the cover there. 1, 2. Only on one count. I almost thought it was a 2. Referee Stanley Pines only counting the 1 though. And a kick to the arm. Ace Rivera, you know, such a very well-versed competitor I have seen like the Ncpw and in BCW. And Ace Rivera gets hit with an Alabama slam there by Top G. And now off goes to like the Ace Rivera. Now to the outside. Ace now going to the top rope here. Get the legs of the Top G. And oh, what an elbow drop there by Ace Rivera into a cover to get the win. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. And Ace going to the outside now. But now back inside. Springboard 450 by Ace Rivera. And that's the athleticism, that's the ability I'm talking about with the likes of Ace Rivera. But wait a minute, German suplex on the apron by the Top G. And now going for a V-trigger. The Kimagori on Ace Rivera, but Ace now go behind. Up on the shoulders is the Top G with Ace Rivera and spin him around. What a slam there to set up power bomb by Ace Rivera. Ace gets reversed there by the Top G. Ace rolling out of the way, calling elbow tie up now. Irish whip into the barricade. And now look at this, rolling through. Oh, double stomp to the chest of Ace. Now Ace calling elbow tie up now. Going to get thrown once again into the barricades by the Top G. The Top G taking a breather here in this matchup against the likes of Ace Rivera, rolling out of the way, and another double stomp. And that might be what the likes of Ace Rivera has to, not Ace Rivera, but the Top G might have to do to keep down the likes of Ace Rivera. Now, oh, boot to the face there by Ace, kick to the midsection. Pump handle into, oh man, what a driver there by Ace Rivera. Modified Michinoku driver. The top G finds his way out of it. Super kick, nobody home. Another super kick, that time connecting. Top G swigging around ringside now. Doing a whole lap, apparently. I wonder what's going through the mind of the top G here in this matchup in Ncpw. Both men, very well gifted stars here. And oh, a back elbow there by the top G. Irish whip reversal into the, well, not into the ring apron. Go behind, try over German suplex, but no. Caught over time once again. Top G throwing Ace back into the ring. Excuse me. Top G off the top of a shooting star. Into the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. What a shooting star press that was, but I like to the top G. And oh, what a punch there to the face. Irish whip reversal. Off the ropes, trying to go for the Harlem side kick, but no. Ace gets reversed. Top G being rolled out of the way as the likes of Ace Rivera off the ropes now with a, oh, he's trying to go for the blockbuster, but could not connect with Ace Rivera. Now off the top turnbuckle goes the top G. Scoop and no, over the top now into a Scorpion death drop, but I like to the top G. Calling up for Ace is Dylan. Chop to the throat. Now a chop once again. And now slamming him down. I thought I was going to go for a submission hold, but no. Could have gone for the Kajori lock. Well, I believe that's what it's called. And oh, a sling blade there by Ace, taking out the top G. And now look at this dragon screw leg whip there by the top G on the Ace. Just taking a fight to the likes of Ace Rivera at the top G. Go on the way, and a Hurricane Rana there. Ace taking a fight back. Now off the barricade. What the hell is Ace have in mind? But no, he thought second of it. Standing moonsault there on the outside. As Ace now calling up for the top G. And he's going for the long blower, the tombstone long blower on the top G. And now going to send him back inside the ring. Going for a cover is Ace to win the matchup. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. And now primetime Ace Rivera trying to psych himself up. Was splashed out of the corner, but he's been no. An insecurity to the side of the head, and now going for the tombstone. Log blower once again. Could this be it to win the match? 1, 2, no, kick out 2. And Ace now calling up for the top G once more. Head first off the top, but no. Back elbow there by the top G. Go behind now. Turn him around, and a lariat there, just turning out Ace Rivera. 1, and only a 1 count. You gotta imagine that Ace Rivera had to be frustrated by that. And oh, a shooting star at the top. 1, 2, no. Another 2 count. The top G calling up for Ace once again. A chop there by the top G. Blocked once again with a right hand. And now overhead slap. The top G blocking almost every shot that Ace Rivera tried to exchange. And oh, a kick there to the face of Ace. Prime Time is in trouble at the moment. And first off the top turnbuckle. And now both men in a precarious position. What the hell? The top G going for. Oh, a Spanish fly off the top rope. Covered there by top G. 1, 2, no. Somehow Ace Rivera kicks out 2. Short tackle to the middle rope. And a sunset flip power bomb on the outside. We're going for the legs. It's the top G here in this matchup. That might have been it for the likes of Ace Rivera after a Spanish fly and now a sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. But no, Ace Rivera, oh man, throwing the likes of Dylan into the steel steps. Now turning him around, going for a Michinoku driver. And can Ace be able to get the top G back in the ring and get a 3 count? And now Ace go for the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. Ace now going on the top rope. Oh, what a move that was by Ace Rivera. Could it be it to win? 1, 2, no! Somehow still a 2 count. Ace wondering what he's got to do. Off the rope to a moonsault, but no, the knees get up just in time. Oh, a springboard stunner there and a senton. Now off the top turnbuckle, there goes the likes of Ace Rivera. Scoop and a slam there. Top G off the top. Moonsault. A moonsault with a steering start press. Wait a minute. 1, 2, no, 2 count only. A boot to Ace Rivera. The ropes, another shooting star press. 1, 2, 3. And the top G was able to beat primetime Ace Rivera here tonight. And what a hell of a matchup it was between those two men. As we continue on through Ncpw here tonight. What a great night of action has been so far. We get set for our next contest here in Ncpw as Dylan soaks it all in. And making his way to the ring, this is WC Dale Height. WC Dale Height making his way to the ring here today. And this guy is nothing short but impressive. Everywhere he goes, another IWS member is the likes of WC Dale Height. First time I seen the likes of WC, he was competing in the G1 Climax tournament. Well, he wasn't successful, but he had a hell of a first round matchup to WC. And so far, he's built up a hell of a name for himself over in BCW. had WC Dale Height. Putting away a lot of namesayers, the Cincinnati, Ohio native is. The American Ace getting set for action here tonight, and he's got some hell of competition to look forward to. These two men, WC and Chris Santana, have fought in the past in a very bloody exchange. WC wasn't able to get the win in that matchup, but he could be able to get the win here tonight. And making his way to the ring from Fontana, California, weighing in at 215 pounds. This is Chris Santana. And Chris Santana has been a true menace everywhere he goes. This man loves to fight. Does Chris Santana recently pick up a win over on BCW Blitz against the Zombie in what was quick work for the likes of Chris Santana. Will be the same quick work here tonight for Chris, and he takes on WC Dale Height. Chris Santana, you know, used to have a whole new demeanor to him back when I first seen him. They don't necessarily wear the face paint. He advanced on very far in the G1 Climax tournament, almost going on to the finals to the likes of Chris Santana. Had great matches with the likes of Tenacious Beast, you know, Craig Dunstein, amongst other competitors. And both men in the ring now going to meet in the middle. And look at Chris Santana already taking the fight to WC little roundhouse there. Taking out Dale Height, and a moonsault reverse there by WC. Spinning discus layer, but no. Had him up on the, and a knee breaker there. But like the Chris Santana rolling out of the way, does WC, and a knee to midsection. And Dale throwing Santana into the corner. Turning around, Chris, and a form to the back. Swing him around, trying to go for the kick, but no. Santana able to reverse him and turns him around. Now working over the arm of WC does Chris Santana. Scraping the boot across the face of Dale. Off the ropes now, and a boot there to the face by Chris Santana. On the ropes, and but move there, but I like to Chris Santana. A double axe handle to the face of WC Dale Height. And now Dale, tope automatico to the middle ropes. Now a knee breaker to the face of Chris Santana. Now WC going to the top rope. And a knee drop to the back of Chris Santana. Chris now taking out the legs, and a knee to the back of the leg. And a double stomp by Santana. And Dale dragging screw leg whip there on the Chris Santana. And the Dream Killer Karan Cook has officially made his way here tonight in the Ncpw arena. He's got a hell of a matchup to compete in later on tonight. Four-way dance competition for the likes of the Dream Killer, as Karan Cook taking on the likes of J.D. Madison James Coleman, and Terry Shockey in a four-way dance later on tonight. Right now, we got the likes of these two hard-hitting competitors, Chris Santana and WC Dale Height. And oh, Chris Santana getting thrown into his steps there by WC, calling out a tie-up now. Irish whip, and oh no. Nothing out of the better of that exchange. Try to go to reversal once again, but no. Both men trying to bash each other into those steel steps, and oh, Dale gets thrown into him now by Chris. And Santana going to the top rope. Dale down on the outside, off the top of an elbow. And Chris going to do a lap around ringside here in this matchup. Gotta wonder what Santana is thinking here tonight. Going underneath the ring. Grabbing a bag of tacks to Santana. And Dale throwing him back into the ring. Going on the way does Santana. And oh, what a hidden blade on the Dale. And now Chris Santana, trying to go for a maneuver, but no, Superman punch there by WC into the cover now to get the win. One, and only a one count. Move of pure desperation on behalf of WC Dale Height, going for that Superman punch on Santana. A shot to the face there, but a reversal there by Chris. Off the ropes, knee to the face of Dale. Santana calling his shot against WC for him to face. And lariat there taking out WC. Dale might be in trouble here in this matchup. Chris Santana gets reversed there by Dale. To the middle ropes now. Coming back into the ring, and a shot to midsection there of Dale Height. Blocked there by Santana. And a strike. And a strike there by Dale. Shot there, no, blocked by Dale. And oh, a shot there. Slap, reverse there. Shot there by Dale. And oh, a spinning back fist by WC. Now reversal there by Chris Santana. And a spinning knee. And a spear by WC into the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out 2. Now WC going out to the ring, grabbing those bag attacks. Now going to dump the tacks in the middle of the ring does DC, and oh man. Getting sent to attack there, but I like the Chris Santana. Now Chris going to the top rope, calling up for Dale once again. The ropes, and oh, a spinning heel kick there. Sending him once again into attacks. Calling up a tie-up, Irish whip, reversal. Chris off the ropes, and oh, a shot to midsection there by WC. Turning him around into a lariat there. On the attacks to Chris Santana. Shot to face. Now up on the shoulders, going for the GTS. And that might be it. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. Picking him up, calling up a tie-up, Irish whip, reversal off the ropes, and a kitchen sink there to Dale. As Santana trying to signal the end against WC, and Chris Santana's been busted wide open here in this matchup. And oh, a boot there by WC, slamming Chris Santana down to those tacks. And now Dale calling up for Chris Santana. Ropes, oh, a fist drop there by WC as Chris Santana is riding in agony. Calling out with tie-up, Irish whip, reversal there over the top. Shot to face there by Santana. And now look out, oh man! Slamming him down back first on the apron. And knee to the face there by Santana, trying to take the fight to Dale in this matchup. You see the attacks on the body of Chris Santana into a Superman punch. Now Lucas turns him around. Knee looks to face there of WC as Santana going to circle around ringside. Going underneath the ring once again, grabbing another bag of tacks. The XNW special is filling the ring right now. Those thumbtacks. Irish whip reversal. And another kitchen sink sending Dale into attacks. Now turning him over in that complete pull of tacks. And now a Dragon Sleeper being locked in on Dale. Is Dale going to tap out to a Dragon Sleeper? Chris Santana has it locked in good. And he does. Chris Santana picks up the win. And what a night of action has been. Chris Santana tapping out the likes of WC Dale Height here in this matchup. We advance on here tonight for NCPW action. And it's now time for tag team action. And making his way to the ring, this is Big Buck Callahan. And Big Buck Callahan, this is a grudge tag team matchup here tonight. Two rivals on each team here tonight as Big Buck Callahan and Tenacious Beast are going to take on the likes of Matt Storm and the Hoss Fight champion Payne. Can the likes of Tenacious Beast and Big Buck Callahan be able to win here tonight? As making his way to the ring is tag team partner from Hall of Fame City, Ohio. He is larger than life, the Iron Workhorse, the 10-star monster, Tenacious Beast. And Tenacious Beast making his way to the ring here tonight to take on the likes of Matt Storm and Payne, the Hoss Fight champion, who both men have been exchanging words over on social media, Payne and Tenacious Beast. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's been one hell of an exchange between those two men on social media. Payne got beat recently on Lucha Eclipse over on XNW to the likes of Tenacious Beast. Now these men squaring off here tonight in tag team action, and then later on in Asylum they're going to be fighting for the Hoss Fight title. Only time will tell what will happen in that matchup between those two men. Making his way to the ring, he is the BCW Continental Champion. This is Matt Storm. And Matt Storm, you know, I don't see much out of this guy very often. But what I can tell you is that he's a BCW Continental Champion. Only having 2 matches over at BCW, mind you. Had plenty more matches over in the Asylum, though. One of his first matchups in the Asylum, he took on the likes of Big Buck Callahan in a steel cage matchup and ended up losing to Big Buck. And then to fuel the fire even more, he won the rematch against Big Buck Callahan. And he ended up winning the Iron Death Match by 1 pinfall. And now, before too much longer, we're going into a tiebreaker between these 2 men. 3 stages of hell. Matt Storm versus Big Buck Callahan. And I believe for the likes of Matt Storm over here in NCPW match-wise, I want to say this is one of his, very few matchups he's had over here. Honestly, don't know how many matchups Matt Storm has had in the likes of, NCPW. I know BCW's 2. I know Asylum is like 4 or 5 at this point. And making his way to the ring, he stands over 7 feet tall, weighing at 310 pounds. This is the Asylum Hot Fight Champion, Pain! Pain winning the Hot Fight Championship in a gauntlet matchup, perhaps getting the most eliminations in that Hot Fight gauntlet to the likes of Pain. And now going to defend the title on Asylum whenever we do the show. I believe it's probably tomorrow if I have time. If not, then I will just do it, next week on Guilty as Charged. Nevertheless, tag team action officially underway as Big Buck Callahan and 10 take on Matt Storm and Pain. Bella officially reigned here in this matchup, and both teams going after each other now. 10 taking out Matt Storm. Pain, well, it wouldn't take long between these 2 men to snatch each other up, as Pain going for the Emerald Flows, and Matt Storm taking a fight to Big Buck Callahan. Behind there by Big Buck, turns him around and going to drum in the corner, but Matt Storm able to get out of it. Knee to the face, but no. Big Buck somehow, for a big man so agile to get out of the way in time. Oh, was slammed there by Matt Storm. And Pain taking a fight to Tenacious Beast. I know this match was going to get violent as soon as I seen the marquee. Matt Storm has those thumbtacks in hand. Tenacious Beast takes him out of his hand and smacks him in the face with a bag of tacks. And Taylor O'Neal to a gut. Up on his shoulders is Pain. And what a move there. A Death Valley driver by Tenacious. Now 10 going to dump those tacks in the middle of the ring, but not for long. Off the ropes, a Daster kick there into the tacks by Matt Storm. And Matt Storm was going to dump the rest of the tacks, but no. Tenacious throwing Matt Storm into the corner. Big Buck and Pain on the outside, having a go around right now, and Matt Storm reversing on Tenacious Beast. Now out of the corner now. Double knee to the back of 10 into the cover to get the win for his team. 1, and only a 1 count. And Pain picking up Big Buck out, an elbow tie up now. Going to drag the like of Big Buck Callahan back into the ring. Big Buck getting back up to his feet. Matt Storm trying to go for a kick, but no. Big Buck rolling out of the way. And now look at Big Buck Callahan. Oh, man. Pain is in trouble here, folks. Pain against the like of Big Buck Callahan. And somehow found his way out of it. Saito suplex by 10. Kick to the face there by Matt Storm. Now Big Buck off the top rope. Cross body there. And now the action spills to the outside once again here in this tag team matchup. Matt Storm, a kick to the face there of Tenacious Beast. Big Buck Callahan trying to call up for Pain. Matt Storm taking a 5-0. A shoulder tackle there by Big Buck on the Pain. Irish whip reversal, no. Shot to the face, and Big Buck On the inside with Payne. Oh, gets slammed into those tacks by Payne. And slamming down the bag of tacks and going to dump the tacks on the body of Big Buck Callahan does Payne. Stop to midsection. Big Buck going for a dragon screw leg whip, sending Payne into attacks. And now going to bite the fingers. Does Big Buck Callahan. Meanwhile on the outside, takes his beast, getting a hell beat out of him, but I like the Matt Storm. And Big Buck Callahan sees that his tag team partner is in trouble, trying to go to around the outside. But Matt Storm doing the most used move in all of 2K history, snapping the fingers, and Big Buck interrupting it. Now all men are officially once again on the outside. Picks him up and oh, what a DDT! 10 throwing Matt Storm into the barricade. Payne goozling no like the Big Buck, but no. Buck able to reverse it. And oh, what a spear there by Callahan! You did not miss the whole show. I will promise you that. And oh man, what a spear by the likes of Matt Storm. Taking out Big Buck Callahan. And 10 trying to psych himself up. Payne finding back in the ring. And Oge slammed the attack to Payne into the cover to get the win. But Matt Storm able to break up the pinfall. Off the ropes, disaster kick, nobody home. 10 goes to the outside, grabbing another bag of tacks. Victory roll, super kick there on the Big Buck Callahan into the cover. And not even a 1 count there. Unlike the Big Buck Callahan from Matt Storm, as Tenacious Beast was able to break it up in time. 10 would like to Payne, but Payne rolling out of the way. Collar tie up now. Up on their shoulders is Tenacious Beast, but 10 able to fight his way out of it. Kick to the midsection, reverse there by Payne. Into a form to the face. Now kick to midsection. And wait a minute, Big Buck with Matt Storm. What driver there by Payne. Brain buster there by Big Buck into the cover. And only getting a barely even a 1 count there as Payne was able to break it up in time. Payne went uppercut there to the jaw of Big Buck Callahan. Big Buck with a back elbow. Shot there by Big Buck Callahan. Up on their shoulders for the Gonzo Bomb into the cover. Broken up there by Matt Storm, and a table being slid into the ring there by Tenacious Beast. Matt Storm punching the likes of Payne on accident. And oh, what a headbutt there by Callahan. Big Buck with his bag of tacks in hand. Payne trying to take the fight to Tenacious Beast. And oh, what a slam there by Payne. Big Buck dumping more tacks into the ring. And now Matt Storm throwing Big Buck over the top rope. Payne now with Tenacious Beast. Going for a tombstone. No, the Gooch Smeller instead. The Gooch Smeller on the likes of Tenacious Beast. And now 10 beats to the bow run there by Matt Storm. And Matt Storm going for a combination, but no, 10 slamming him down to the pile of tacks. And now Payne finding his way back in the ring as Tenacious Beast working over the arm of Matt Storm. Trying to go for a choke slam, but no, got the claw on the face of Tenacious Beast. The Iron Claw on 10. Is 10 going to tap out to the Iron Claw or pass out? But 10 fighting his way out of the hold. And a moonsault miss there by Big Buck Callahan on Matt Storm. The ropes and oh, a move there by Storm taking out Tenacious Beast as Payne goes to the outside. Gonna take out Big Buck Callahan, clothesline there. Big boot there by Matt Storm on the Tenacious Beast. Victory roll into a super kick on 10. And the cover there to get the win. 1, 2, no, 2 count only. Shot there by Matt Storm on the Tenacious Beast. And oh, a Kimagori knee strike there by Big Buck Callahan. Knee lift to midsection. And now reversal there by Tenacious Beast. Hammer and sickle clothesline there by 10 on the Matt Storm. And Payne going to dump those tags in the middle of the ring, but Tenacious Beast able to stop him. Irish whip, ducks underneath. Once again underneath. Trying to go for the belly, but no. Payne able to reverse it. Big Buck Callahan getting reversed there by Matt Storm. 10 trying to find his way back into the fight. And now going for that submission hold once again, but no, wait a minute. Tombstone longblower by Payne. And Matt Storm out of the corner with the boot to face of Big Buck Callahan. Now into cover to get the win for his team. 1, 2, no. Big Buck able to kick out 2. Big Buck busted open as well by the hand of both Payne and Matt Storm. I don't know what the hell Payne was going for. He tried to hit a splash on the Big Buck on the outside, but wait a minute. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count there on the likes of Tenacious Beast. Big Buck able to save it for a tag team partner. Big Buck now. What a spinning heel kick there by Buck. Callahan trying everything he can to stay in the fight. Oh, a boot there by Payne, sending Callahan into attacks. 10 trying to fight a both men, but big boot there by Payne, taking out Tenacious Beast. And oh, a spear there by Buck. Payne just kicking the hell out of Big Buck Callahan as Tenacious gets thrown off the ropes. And now, wait a minute, Payne with 10, but 10 with a back elbow. DDT by 10 on the Payne, and Payne is now bleeding profusely as well. All these men covered in tacks, punctured, battered, bruised, and bloodied here in this matchup as 10 has the Tarantula locked in on Matt Storm, but not for long. Boot to face of Matt, and now Big Buck dumping more tacks into the ring as 10 goes for a cover on Payne. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. Matt Storm throwing Big Buck Callahan into those steel steps. Payne reversal there, go behind by Matt Storm. Up on the shoulders goes Tenacious Beast and slamming him down. What a snake eyes there on the ropes, and reversal there by 10. Payne getting thrown into those steel steps here at ringside. Matt Storm reversing Tenacious Beast. And 10 getting hit with another victory roll super kick into the cover to get the win. 1, 2, and broken up there, but I like the Big Buck Callahan. Matt Storm rolling out of the way. And wait a minute, Big Buck with Matt Storm going for the Gonzo Bomb. The cover to get the win. 1, 2, no. Matt Storm able to kick out 2 of the Gonzo Bomb. But I like the Big Buck, and oh man, slamming him face first on the outside. 10 getting hit with that lariat there, but I like some Matt Storm calling over top by Payne, throwing him across the arena, and Tenacious Beast gets thrown as well. Both Payne and Matt Storm taking a fight to these 2 men. And wrenching the neck, Tenacious Beast going for the T-pose here on the outside. And Matt Storm gets thrown onto a barricade by Tenacious Beast. Big Buck Callahan taking a fight to Payne here. German suplex. Matt Storm getting thrown across the arena as well. Big Buck Callahan picking up Payne. Gonna throw him back into the ring. Or maybe not, the ring post instead. And oh, a shot to the groin there by Buck as 10 goes for the elbow drop on Matt Storm. Kick to the midsection. Scoop and a Fisherman Buster by Big Buck Callahan onto Payne. Look at the chops here, up on the shoulders goes Matt Storm. And oh man, Buck Callahan just got slammed down on the barricades by Matt Storm. Now off the ropes, knee drop there by Matt on the Buck. Claymore there onto Tenacious Beast. That running knee perhaps on a 10, and now Big Buck getting thrown into both Matt and Tenacious Beast. It slammed on the barricades there, but it likes the Payne does Big Buck Callahan. Up to midsection there by Matt Storm on a 10, now working over the arm. What a stop there. Big Buck getting thrown across into the steel steps. Payne picking up Big Buck now. Big Buck might be in trouble, but back elbow there by Buck. Headbutt there on the Payne. Matt Storm grabbing him by the hair now and turn him around. And oh! Makes him eat those knees. To the likes of Matt Storm, and now both Tenacious Beast and Matt Storm circling around ringside. Going to get drummed back into the ring to the likes of Matt Storm. Tenacious Beast ain't playing around. The likes of Matt Storm sidestepping out of the way. Both men are, and now wait a minute. Payne going for the tips, a long blower on 10. Into cover to get the win. 1, 2, 3. And Payne and Matt Storm pick up the win. What a hell of a matchup. That was a hard-hitting, bloody affair for these two men, Payne and Matt Storm, putting away Big Buck Callahan and Tenacious Beast. As we move on to our next contest here in Ncpw tonight. What a great show it's been so far. It's now time for the four-way dance. As making his way to the ring, this is James Coleman. James Coleman making his way to the ring here tonight. Take on the likes, oh dear God, excuse me. But taking on the likes of J.D. Madison, Karan Cook, and Terry Shockey in a four-way dance. I haven't seen much out of the likes of James Coleman, but I can promise you we're probably in for a spectacle here tonight. The likes of James Coleman. He's got some stiff competition. You know, the Dream Killer, Karan Cook, you know, he is no slouch. He's a very dominant competitor. He calls himself the GOAT, and I believe that. I believe that Karan Cook is the GOAT. You know, back then I used to fight the likes of Karan Cook just a few miles down the road at Kurikan Hall. You know, where I picked up my first win against the likes of Karan Cook. Eventually, later on, I'll probably have to run back with him later on down the line. As making his way to the ring, this is J.D. Madison. J.D. Madison, I can tell you a little bit about this man. At one point in time, was on a great undefeated streak over in BCW. J.D. Madison was called their next Swerve Strickland. He was a very dominant competitor. It's the like of J.D. Madison. He's got some stiff competition. He's got 4 competitors instead of the usual one-on-one contest. But can J.D. Madison be able to go all the way in this matchup here tonight? Put away a lot of big names. Have the like of J.D. Madison. Making his way to the ring, he is the Dream Killer, Karan Cook. Like I said, the GOAT had made his way into the building here tonight, the Dream Killer. You know, this man had a hell of an accolade. Multi-time world champion in various promotions. Multi-time tag team champion as well as the likes of Karan Cook. very gifted in the ring is Karan. Not a whole lot of people can say they can beat Karan Cook. Not a lot of people have. We don't give a fuck about Zach. This isn't about you, Zacho. Wrong show, buddy. We don't care. Fuck you. Wait till Asylum, buddy. Then we'll talk about you. You jabroni. Hey, I'm the best there is. The best there was and ever will be. Yeah, you won most of your titles in your own company. Make it make sense, buddy. Anywho. Won a world title twice. And a tag team title. And he thinks he's something. What a mark. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in over 200 pounds, this is Terry Shockey. Terry Shockey, a hell of a cruiserweight, and a very good competitor as well, winning multiple titles over at OMG, if you watch that, and also in XMW. Also won a lot of championships in the independent scene and competed in the Best of the Super Juniors tournament over in the Tokyo Dome as well. But can the likes of Terry Shockey be able to shock us here tonight and beat the likes of Karan Cook, JD Madison, and James Coleman? Zacho, nobody gives a fuck, buddy. I'm trying to do fucking commentary here. Karan can easily whip your ass and take anything from you if he wanted to. And I might let him. And James Coleman taking a fight to Karan Cook. Spinning kick there to the Dream Killer. Terry Shockey slamming down JD Madison. Shot to the face there by Terry Shockey on James Coleman. Trying to take it to the outside. And JD Madison slamming Terry Shockey down face first. Small Patrick suplex there, but the likes of the Dream Killer on James Coleman. Irish whip off the ropes and over the top. Go James Coleman. Karan taking a fight to like the JD in the corner. Dumped there by a Dream Killer. Karan Cook out of the corner now. Check over a slap, but no. And now the goat, the like of the Dream Killer taking a fight to JD Madison in the ring. James Coleman, and oh, Terry Shockey on the outside. And Karan gets dumped over the top rope there by JD Madison. And the fight being taken to James Coleman. The punches to the face there by Terry Shockey. No! Flatliner there by Terry into a leg drop on a JD Madison. And the tax being dumped here on ringside. But I like to James Coleman. Terry Shockey going for a fisherman buster, but no. James Coleman going for a rope there. And I like to Terry Shockey one. And only a one count. Wait a minute. Reversal one. Another one count. And another one count. And another one count. And another one count. Both men trying to eliminate each other here from this matchup. And oh, a suplex there by James Coleman. Drop kick there by the likes of Karan Cook on JD Madison into the cover to get the elimination. One. And only a one count. Action hard, hitting fast pace since the opening bell. James Coleman getting thrown into the barricade. Terry Shockey trying to fire up here in this matchup. Karan Cook getting thrown into JD Madison. And Madison taking a fight to the Dream Killer. Oh, a move there. I believe a spinning back elbow to the head of Karan Cook. As James Coleman comes in with a straight jab. Nothing fancy about that. And now both men going on the barricade here in this matchup. James Coleman with the likes of JD Madison. Oh, man! An angle slam off the barricade. Karan gets reversed there by Terry Shockey. Thrown into the barricade hard there by Terry. Does the likes of Karan Cook, the Dream Killer, in trouble right now. James Coleman is doing push-ups. 1, 2. Only a 2 count there. JD Madison about eliminated from this matchup. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. 2K2K'ing. But James Coleman Oh, a pile driver on the outside to Terry Shockey. Karan Cook had the door and plants that ringside. I wouldn't think Karan Cook would need a door here in this matchup, but they get anything goes. The Anaconda Vice was locked in, but I like the James Coleman on JD Madison. Chopped there by JD. And oh, what a knee on a James Coleman. And Karan working with the legs of Terry Shockey, taking out the high-flying ability into the cover now to get the elimination, and not even a 1 count. Put on there by Karan Cook, taking out Terry Shockey once again. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. And JD Madison going for that BKS combination. Wait a minute, the Dream Killer had Terry. And oh, what a choke slam there by Karan into the cover to get the elimination. 1, 2, barely even a 2 count. Coleman will go behind on James Coleman. No! What a Snapdragon suplex there by Karan Cook. Takes the midsection there by JD Madison. Going for a driver into the cover to eliminate Karan Cook for this matchup. 1, not even a 1 count. Very Shockey. Oh, rolling uppercut there by JD Madison. Steps out of the way, calling him a tie-up now. And wait a minute, Hurricane Rana there. And oh, a senton by Karan on a Terry Shockey. Calling him a tie-up, Irish whip. And oh, gets reversed there. To the likes of Karan Cook. And oh man, James Coleman getting thrown headfirst into that steel turnbuckle post. And oh, what a move there by Karan, taking out JD Madison momentarily. Go beyond on Terry. Grabs on underneath, and what a German suplex. But wait a minute, Karan not letting go of Terry Shockey, cradling the balls and everything. It's the likes of the Dream Killer. And now look out, another German by the likes of the Dream Killer. And now Karan and James Coleman, Irish whip reverse there. Coleman sending the likes of Karan Cook into the barricades, or not the barricades, the steel steps, float over, power bomb. The Liger bomb connecting with the likes of Terry Shockey. And a spear by Karan. Wait a minute, roll-up attempt being made here. And the referee not even counting the pinfall. Wait a minute, JD Madison with a pinfall on Karan 1. And only a 1 count. Reversal there by JD Madison. Trying to go for the roundhouse, but no. Karan reversing JD Madison. Overhead shot there, but no. JD coming in with the fight now. Ducks to the knee. And what a suplex into the bridge. But wait a minute, JD going to pick up Karan. And what a move. The director's cut there on the likes of the one and only Dream Killer. And Terry Shockey getting thrown all around ringside here by both Coleman and Madison. Madison over the top. Neckbreaker there on to James Coleman. Around with the door, but oh, a spear by Madison on Karan. 1, 2, no. Kick out 2. Been a hell of a battle in this 4-way dance so far. Man, the likes of James Coleman beating down JD Madison here in this matchup. Calling over time now, going to throw Karan, but no, Karan finding his way out of it. Punch some step there. And now Coleman head first off the apron there by Terry Shockey. Now into a cover there by Karan on JD Madison. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. Terry Shockey trying to grab a Karan Cook, but no, Karan sidestepping out of the way. And now up on the shoulders, going for a Gonzo bomb. Does Cook into the cover now. 1, 2, no. Only a 2 count on Terry, trying to get the elimination. And now look at Madison go for a driver on Karan. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. JD Madison taking a fight to Terry Shockey. And oh man, another driver. This time on Terry. 1, 2, no. JD Madison hitting all the Michinoku drivers in the world, but can't eliminate one of these competitors from this matchup. And JD riding in pain from those tacks as Coleman had a door, but not for long. Dream Killer getting sent back into a ring by Coleman. James Coleman now kicked to the knee into a roundhouse to the head of Karan Cook. Karan fighting his way up in the corner. Madison able to reverse Terry Shockey. A boot to midsection. But reversal there by Karan Cook. And a spinebuster there by Madison on the Shockey. And now was moved there by Coleman. Taking a fight to Karan Cook. Now JD Madison going to the top rope. What a move there by the likes of Coleman. Oh man, a moon stomp off the top there by Madison to Shockey. And the cover on the outside. 1, 2. No, Terry able to kick out 2. A knee to the arm there of the one and only Karan Cook. And now, wait a minute, Coleman fighting an up bar. Oh, a standing 450. And a spear there by Madison on Shockey. Shockey might be the first one eliminated. 1, 2. No, Shockey still able to get the shoulder up at 2. Madison grabbing that door here at ringside. Coleman on the inside, clothesline. The lights of Karan barely connecting. And now all 3 men back inside except for Terry Shockey, who's battered and bloody on the outside. Terry calling for the and Superman punch there on Madison. Coleman suplex there. What a belly-to-belly suplex on the likes of the Dream Killer as Coleman now in trouble with the likes of Karan Cook. DDT there by Terry Shockey on a Coleman. 1, 2. No. Coleman going for the pinfall attempt on the likes of Karan Cook. Referee Charles Robinson sliding in. 1, 2. No. Kick out 2. Our main man Charles having a lot of difficulties with these pinfalls, trying to keep up with these 4 men. Honorable time now. Irish whip reversal. And J.D. Madison taking a bow on the outside. Terry Shockey in trouble with the likes of J.D. Madison. James Coleman picking up the door and throwing it on Cook. Now Coleman calling up for Karan. Springboard lariat there by Coleman. Terry Shockey calling a shot against the likes of J.D. Madison. J.D. on the barricade. And a spear there by James Coleman. And another suplex. And Terry taking a fight to James Coleman, putting him up on the ropes. Terry now, lariat, sending Coleman over the top rope. Out the ropes goes Shockey. And over the top, that man died, but nobody home. Going crash and burn into the barricade here on the outside. And Coleman saying GTS time. And it might be for Madison. GTS. Into the cover there on JD Madison to get the win. The referee nowhere in sight. There's been a 3 count. And yes, it is. JD Madison has been eliminated from this contest. Cook and Terry Shockey double suplex there on the likes of Coleman. Terry Shockey trying to betray the likes of Karan Cook, and he pays for it. Choke slam. 1, 2. No. Almost a 3 count. Cook about eliminating Terry Shockey. It's a Gary there by Coleman though. And James signaling the end perhaps for the like the Karan Cook. Irish whip. No. Cook now with Coleman. Might be going for the Gondo Bomb, but no. Coleman able to fight his way out of it. And a Jude's effect there by Shockey. And a right hand there by Cook. And Cook trying to psych him up, but no. Caught up on time once again. Suplex into the bridge, but not even going for the pinfall. It looked like James Coleman. Irish whip Reversal, Terry Shockey, sending Coleman into the barricades. Terry Shockey and James Coleman going back and forth here in this matchup. Fisherman Buster no, rope there, but Alexa Terry Shockey to eliminate James Coleman. One, only a one count. And wait a minute, Karan Cook, German suplex there on the Coleman. And another German. And the third German suplex there by Cook. Sending him into attack, and wait a minute, Terry might be in trouble. Terry gonna get hit with a Gonzo bomb. Into the cover there by Cook. 1, 2, 3. And Terry Shockey has been eliminated with down to the final two. It's Coleman and it's Cook. And Karan Cook deadlifting the likes of James Coleman. Terry Shockey just trying to get around, man. And slams him down. Terry just wants to get through Cook. Karan. Yeah, there we go. Anywho, Irish whip into the referee Charles Robinson. And now picks him up now to the likes of James Coleman and slamming him down with a back suplex there by the likes of James Coleman. And James circling around ringside, wondering what the hell the next move is going to be for the likes of James Coleman. But Cook already back up to his feet, running around ringside. Trying to go for a strike, but no. Coleman with Cook up on his shoulders. Back elbows to the face there by Cook. Shot to the face, reverse into a right hand of his own. Tilt a whirl into a roll up there on Cook into cover. 1, 2, 3, and Coleman with the fruit roll up picks up the win. And what a matchup it has been. James Coleman able to win the four-way dance here tonight in NCPW action. What a hell of a four-way dance that was. Move on to our next contest here in NCPW. Making his way to the ring, he is your Asylum World Heavyweight Champion. This is Craig Dunstein. It's now time for house fight action here in the Asylum. As we get set for a three-way dance, Craig Dunstein, Greon, and the big bad Anthony Ellis going to take the center stage here tonight in this matchup. And can the likes of the World Heavyweight Champion, Craig Dunstein, be able to pick up a win here in this house fight? Craig Dunstein, a hell of a competitor all around the world. Craig Dunstein, also a former BPW World Heavyweight Champion as well. Former tag team champion across various promotions with the likes of Dunstein. Got some hefty competition in store for him tonight here on NCPW. making his way to the ring. This is Grion. Grion, a grizzled veteran in the likes of VCW, eventually going to make his debut over in Asylum before too much longer, but tonight he's going to take on the likes of Craig Dunstein and the big bad Anthony Ellis. Can Grion be able to win the Hoss fight here tonight? Look at the size of these competitors. Grion, Dunstein, the big bad Anthony Ellis. Is making his way to the ring. He is the big bad Anthony Ellis. The big bad Anthony Ellis makes his way down to the ring tonight, a former Asylum Tag Team Champion, a former Hoss Fight Champion, as well as the likes of Anthony Ellis, a VPW Worldwide Champion, as well as the likes of the big bad Anthony Ellis. Won multiple titles over at Sanctuary Fight Club as well. Can the likes of the big bad Anthony Ellis be able to pick up the win here tonight? Big bad, he called himself the ruler now. And I mean, who's going to tell the likes of the big bad Anthony Ellis any differently? We get set for action. Craig Dunstein, Grion, and the big bad Anthony Ellis. Here we go. The referee rings the bell here in this matchup. Three-way dance officially underway. Clothesline there by the big bad. Taking out Grion. Grion, you know, I thought was the biggest competitor in this matchup. I think it's the big bad Anthony Ellis, the tallest and the biggest competitor in this matchup. Grion almost had the likes of Anthony Ellis inside the height. Take off the ropes now. Goes the big bad and knee lift to face there. Dunstein to a clothesline there by the Anthony Ellis. Knee lift to midsection. Grion punches to the face there. Boot and a shot to back by the likes of Grion. Hey Matt, listen, when you do commentary for your show, then you can tell me how to do fucking commentary, buddy. But until then, you just sit there and you enjoy the show, okay, pal? God damn you. Oh, I haven't done the likes of everything. You know what? Like, why don't you do commentary for MICW, buddy? Like, not easy as it looks sometimes. I know I am everybody's standard at times, but like, Anthony Ellis gets thrown off there by Dunstein. Gets thrown off once again by Dunstein. Shot to the face. Ellis throwing off Dunstein. And oh man, just taking down Anthony Ellis. And now an elbow drop. No, missed there on Anthony does Grion. Snapmare takeover there by Anthony Ellis. Bringing up Grion to a knee. And now a slap to the face of Craig Dunstein. Throwing off Dunstein. I mean, not Dunstein, but Anthony Ellis to Dunstein. And now a military press and a reversal there by Anthony Ellis. And now Grion trying to do everything he can to keep in the fight. I mean, it's only been between the likes of Dunstein and Anthony Ellis in this matchup. They don't care for the likes of Grion. And then again, Anthony Ellis and Craig Dunstein. Oh man, what a sidewalk slam there by Dunstein. 1, and only a 1 count. Greon able to get his shoulder up, but I was going to say Craig Dunstein and Anthony Ellis had a hell of a rivalry between each other over the past few years. And Greon talking to the fans here at the Ncpw in the Tokyo Dome. Now up on the shoulders. Goes Dunstein. Oh man, a lung blower by Greon. Now going for, oh man, hoping blow over the chest of Anthony Ellis. And a boot there by Greon. Reversal there by Dunstein. Shot to the face by Anthony Ellis. Back elbow there by Dunstein onto Anthony Ellis. Ducks underneath does Greon. Go behind there by Anthony into a German. No, man. Release German by Anthony Ellis. And now the slap to the face of Dunstein, the world champion. And Anthony Ellis going back and forth here in this matchup. Up on his shoulders for the awesome bomb. What an awesome bomb there by Anthony Ellis, almost sending Dunstein into the steps. And oh man, throwing him into barricades. Not barricades, but steel steps. Dunstein to Anthony Ellis. Greon getting fired up after he took out the likes of Craig Dunstein and now throwing him over to the barricades. And now Greon going for a roll on Dunstein to get the elimination. And not even a 1 count. And a tackle there by Anthony into an elbow on Greon. Anthony, I thought he was going to call up for Dunstein, but Dunstein was short tackle taking down Anthony. And now ripping out the bag attacks. Back smack, nobody home. And now Greon taking a fight to Dunstein. Back elbows to the midsection of Greon. Greon with a clothesline there on Dunstein. Calling out with tie-up by Anthony Ellis. Now picking him up, but no, Greon. Chop butt to back of the knee of Anthony Ellis. And now go behind. German suplex and slamming the head of Dunstein off those steel steps. And another German suplex. And now for a third. And once again on the steel step to Dunstein. A table being in play here, brought in by Anthony Ellis. Super kick there to the midsection of Greon. Kona will tie up. Gut wrench powerbomb by Anthony Ellis. Short tackle taking down Dunstein. A reversal there by Dunstein. Kona will tie up. Reversal there on Greon. Sides out of the way. And now we make Greon. The hell's Greon going for? Trying to go for a powerbomb, but no! Dunstein able to reverse Greon. And Anthony Ellis smacking the hell out of Dunstein. On over top, now kick to midsection there by Anthony Ellis. Going for another awesome bomb, this time on the barricades! Going over top once again, kick to midsection. Perhaps going for another awesome bomb. And oh man, to slam him down on the ground and on part of the table. Greon getting fired up here as if he accomplished what Anthony Ellis just did. Caught up with time, Irish whip reversal off the ring post goes to Greon. Anthony Ellis getting fired up, drop kick to Greon. Craig Dunstein trying to direct traffic apparently and getting thrown into a barricade. Go behind there by Greon. And head first off the apron goes Anthony Ellis. And a splash there by Greon. I thought he was going to go for the pinfall, but no. Dunstein with Greon. Knee to midsection, pump handle. Up on his shoulders. And a slam there by Dunstein into cover to eliminate Greon for this matchup. 1 and only a 1 count. Now Dunstein working over the face of Greon with those shots there. And Dunstein and Anthony Ellis, the only 2 competitors in the ring, go behind and now trying to go for a German suplex, but no. Anthony reversal there, well, back elbow on the face of Dunstein. And now Anthony once again goozling Craig Dunstein into a choke slam by the Big Bad. Trying to put it onto his thumbtack and just throwing him, but no, Dunstein able to land on his feet, cast-like athleticism, but the likes of Craig Dunstein. Greon dumping more attacks in the ring, and now Anthony Ellis snatching him up, snapmare takeover there on Greon. Bring him to a knee. Reversal there by Anthony Ellis, calling over time, kick to midsection of the Big Bad Anthony Ellis, now up on the shoulders. He's got powerbomb over the top rope, but no, snake eyes off the ropes, and Anthony Ellis getting sent to his tax. Whoa, getting sent to his tax there by Greon. Super kick there by Greon on the Dunstein, sending Dunstein into attacks. Calling over tie up. Military press on the one and only Big Bad Anthony Ellis, and slamming him down to the attacks. And now a moonsault there by Greon, the big man, showing his athleticism here in this matchup. Irish whip off the ropes, kick to midsection of Dunstein. Greon had him up. Powerbomb, what a slow sit-out powerbomb there by Greon on the Dunstein. And now Anthony had him up on his shoulders, torture rack slam. And the Big Bad Anthony Ellis signing up Greon, kick to midsection. Off the ropes from a fall from grace. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. Only a 2 count, not enough to eliminate Greon from this matchup in this Haas fight. Gone over type Irish whip once again. Off the ropes goes Greon. Picked him up and oh wait a minute, catching Greon. Does Anthony Ellis into an F5. Greon might be in trouble here, folks. Greon just got hit with an F5 now into a cover there, but I like the Anthony Ellis. 1, 2, 3, and Greon has been eliminated. We're down to the final 2 with the Silent World Champion Craig Dunstein and a former tag team and Haas fight champion Anthony Ellis picks him up and slams him down. And these two men, there is no love lost between Dunstein and Ellis. Enziguri there by the Big Bad Anthony Ellis. And Dunstein firing up, throwing Anthony Ellis across into the barricades. Shot to face there by Dunstein. Picking up Anthony Ellis and slamming him down almost on the steel steps. Senton there by Dunstein. And going to size up Anthony Ellis once again. And now, wait a minute, going for the pump handle power slam here in this matchup to put away Anthony Ellis. And he does. Pump handle slam into the cover. 1, 2. No, Anthony Ellis gets his shoulder up. Craig Dunstein almost put away the Big Bad Anthony Ellis here in this Haas fight. And getting thrown into referee and a clothesline there. Dunstein utilizing the referee here in this matchup and overformed it to the side of the head of Anthony Ellis. Picks him up and throws him on the bear. Oh man, the apron. Does Dunstein face first. Ducks underneath. Going for the vertebraker on Anthony Ellis. The vertebraker on the Big Bad. And Dunstein calls him up. Spear! That might be it for the Big Bad Anthony Ellis. Referee going to the count now. 1, 2. No! Kick out 2. And if you're Craig Dunstein, you gotta be wondering what it's gonna take to put away the Big Bad Anthony Ellis here in this matchup. And Dunstein now had him up. Oh man, a lung blower to Anthony Ellis. Caught him with tie up. Throwing him off the ring post face first. But wait a minute, a roll there by Anthony Ellis. 1, 2. No! Kick out 2. The axe hit to the face of Craig Dunstein there by the Big Bad Anthony Ellis. And now slapping the face of the world champion. Thrown off there does Anthony Ellis once again by Dunstein. Dunstein continuing to throw out the big bad Anthony Ellis. Once again, throws him up, and oh, a short tackle there by Dunstein. And Dunstein going underneath the ring for a bag of tacks. Now going back into the ring, there's already a whole pile of tacks in the ring. The big bad snapmare takeover on Craig Dunstein. Bring him to a knee. The world champion rolling out of the way. Kick to midsection. Double action to the back. And now a clothesline sending Anthony Ellis face first into the attack. And Anthony has been busted open by Craig Dunstein off the rope, stuck to the knee. Goozled them into a choke slam into attacks. And the cover there by the world champion. 1, 2. No, Anthony gets the shoulder up. The big bad riding in pain. Dunstein dragon screwed into attack there by Anthony Ellis. Big bad has Anthony Ellis where he wants him now. More slaps to the face of the world champion, staggering him, but no, Dunstein able to throw him off. And what a move there by Dunstein, throwing Anthony Ellis once more into attacks. And more tacks being brought in. If we really needed more tacks in the ring, Dunstein proceeding to dump him more. Trying to go for the belly to belly, but no. Anthony had him up in a torture rack slam. Torture rack slam by the big bad Anthony Ellis, sending Dunstein crashing and burning. Out of the corner now, cannonball by Anthony Ellis. And Dunstein might be in trouble here. Off the top turnbuckle, Anthony Ellis picking up Dunstein. And now, wait, no. No. Superplex! Off the top there! Into the attacks by Anthony Ellis! And now a kick to midsection, going for the fall from Grace! The cover to pin the world champion. 1, 2, no! Dunstein able to get the shoulder up. He got power bombed into a pile of thumbtacks. And Dunstein dragon screw leg whip. Picks him up and throws him face first down. Does Dunstein. Stopped there by Craig Dunstein. And now slamming him down does the big bad Anthony Ellis. On the ropes, drop kick, no. Stop to midsection. And now Dunstein, battered, bruised, bloodied, and covered in tacks, going for that pump handle slam. And now the slam and attacks. The cover. 1, 2, no. Anthony Ellis gets the shoulder up. Dunstein slamming him down. Dunstein picked him up, going for the vertebreaker on the big bad Anthony Ellis vertebreaker. And attacks as well. Both men battered, bloodied, bruised, and covered in tacks. And look at the face of Anthony Ellis, a crimson mask. But I like the Dunstein going for that power slam once again, and he hits it. The cover. 1, 2, 3, no! Ellis once again getting the shoulder up, pounced there by Dunstein into an elbow drop. Look at the back of Dunstein, just covered in tacks. Anthony's legs and everything are also covered in tacks. Slammed back in the hard way. Caught up one time, go behind there by Dunstein. Back elbow by the big bad Anthony Ellis. Shot to back. And now Anthony go for smacks once again. Kick to midsection. Go for the awesome bomb. And he hits it. The awesome bomb once again on Dunstein. Another kick to midsection, going for a second awesome bomb on the likes of Craig Dustin. Oh, just slamming him down. Not even going to run with it. Anthony Ellis just taking the fight to Dunstein. Running power bomb. And Anthony sizing up the world champion in the corner. Anthony telling Dunstein to bring it. Splash in the corner by Anthony Ellis. And what the hell is the big bad going to do? Off the second rope, bonsai drop. Dunstein getting picked up once again into a pop-up power bomb. The cover. 1, 2, 3. And Anthony Ellis picks up the win. And the big bad Anthony Ellis beat Craig Dunstein, the World Heavyweight Champion, here tonight in three-way dance competition. You gotta wonder over in Asylum if Anthony Ellis is up for his world title shot like he's been wanting after a matchup like that. Making his way to the ring, this is the Assassin, Jason Ramirez. And this is going to be our International Dream matchup here tonight in Ncpw. The likes of Jason Ramirez taking on Jay English in one-on-one competition before we move on to our main event. The women's title gauntlet of 5 women matchup to finish off the show here this evening, but I believe this is our co-main event here tonight, as James Coleman is going to go one-on-one with Jay English. And here comes this man. Perhaps one of the greatest technical wrestlers in the independent scene today. And making his way to the ring, he is British Brutality, Jay English. And this man is a hell of a competitor all across the scene, like the OMG, XNW Asylum, you name it, this man is a machine. Jay English, a very great and technical wrestler. I see him take on the likes of Adrian Castro one-on-one multiple times, and it has been an instant classic between those two men. And now, perhaps it's going to be an instant classic here tonight. Jay English taking on Jason Ramirez. Can Jay English be able to win against Jason Ramirez? British Brutality on one hell of a roll everywhere he goes. Gets sex action, Jason Ramirez. Jay English. Here we go, folks. Jason out of ring now, is speared there by Ramirez. On to Jay English. Jason, elbow drop there to Jay English. Now going up on the ropes now. And wait a minute, goes for a power bomb, but oh man! Power bomb there by Jay English, sitting down with it as well. And Jason is kicked to the gut there by Jay English. And now Jay trying to size up the likes of Jason Ramirez. Clothesline there, no, Ncpw. And now Jay English, oh, a suplex there by Jay English on the Jason Ramirez off the ropes. Moonsault there by Jay English on the Jason Ramirez. And now Jason getting up and personal with the likes of Jay English. Jay English going for the gut wrench, but no, Jason able to reverse it. And now Jason Ramirez kicking down the likes of Jay English here in this matchup. I knew it was going to be a hard-hitting affair. I just didn't know it was going to be like this on the outside. Jason getting sent into the barricades. And Jay English stopping the back of Jason Ramirez. Working over the arm now and going for the most used move in all of 2K. Wrenching back on the fingers in the double knee to the back of Jason Ramirez. Now working over the leg and now the punches to the knee of Jason Ramirez. Sounds like JR. You know what? I'll take that as a compliment. I really do like Jim Ross. I have been a fan of Jim Ross ever since I've been a kid. So I'll take that. Fucking love good old JR. I like Joey Styles a little bit more when it comes to the commentary aspect, but I do love Jim Ross. Motherfucking boom, bro. And Jay English gets reversed there by Jason Ramirez and a shoulder tackle by Jason, and now calling up for Jay English to Jason Ramirez. Springboard from the middle of a spear on the Jay English. Going for the Kimagori knee strike. Stopping down on Jay English to Jason, but Jay getting out of the way. British Brutality in trouble here right now. No, it's slamming him in the middle of the ring. Cover now. One, and only a one count. And Jason Ramirez. Man, fuck you, Matt. Don't say that. Come on, buddy. Like, we like JR. Come on now. We like good old Jim Ross. Jason had a bag of tacks in his hand. Jay English, oh, zigzag on the Jason. On the ropes, moonsault. And now Jay English going for the arm bar and locking the legs around the waist as well. And Jason able to fight his way out of it. Jason going to the top rope, calling up for the British Brutality. And now look out, Jason crossbody on a Jay English. Picking up Jay English, Judge Jason Ramirez off the ropes now. Go Jay, ducks on knee. Over the top. No, what a V trigger there by Ramirez. And now slamming a bag of tacks down on Jay English and now dumping him in the middle of the ring. Kick blocked there, throws into the corner. Jay English telling Jason Ramirez to bring it. No, back elbow missed there by Ramirez. And now Snake Eyes, and Jay English has been busted open at those Snake Eyes off the top turnbuckle, and now got sent to attacks as well by Ramirez. Reversal there by Jay English now. And now, wait a minute, double underhook. Going for the Jay Driller. The cover there by English. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. And now Jay English scraping a boot across the face of Ramirez. On the ropes, moonsault, got the knees up in time. Calling elbow tie up now, going to drag him, but no. Jason able to reverse Jay English. Jay now up on his shoulders. What the hell is Jason going to go for? I believe the F10 on the Jay English. The cover to get the win. 1, 2, no! Only a 2 count there. Jason stomping down the legs. And a reversal there by Jay English on the Jason Ramirez. Jay English circling around ringside. And grabbing, I believe that's the door. Yep, it is the door. And slamming over the face of Jason. Now throwing the door on the Ramirez. Boot to the face of English here on the outside. Superman punch there by Ramirez. Now going to drag the likes of Jay English back into the ring, perhaps. Jay got sent to his tags, but an elbow drop to the kidneys of English now into the cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out 2, and the referee smacking the hell out of the face of Jay English with that pinfall. Probably woke him up a little bit as Jason Ramirez sizing him up. Going for the F10 once again, this time going to be in the tax, and it is an F10 in the tax. The cover, 1, 2, no! Jay English able to kick out 2, Dragon School leg whip. Jay English almost getting the hell beat out of him here in this matchup. Head first on the top turnbuckle. Uppercuts there by Jay English to Jason Ramirez in the corner. Irish whip. Uppercut there by English. Going to whip him into the corner once again. Another uppercut there by English. On the ropes. Drop kick there by J&J. Making a hell of a comeback here in this matchup. And now going for another submission, a triangle choke perhaps, on Jason Ramirez. And Jason going to pass out to Jay English. Jason in trouble in the middle of the ring. And he lets go of the hold, does Jay English. English now picking up Jason Ramirez. Ramirez reversing. And now look at this forearm off the ropes by Jason Ramirez. Now Jay English getting dragged to the center of the ring momentarily as Jay is going to get thrown off the ropes. Ducks underneath goes Ramirez. And oh, a back elbow there by Jason. Now the mounted punches to the face of English. And now Jason does gonna go for a move out of the corner, but no, Jay English rolling out of the way. Colin elbow tie up once again. Wrenching the arm and oh, off the shoulder. And now trying to break the arm. It's Jay English and now slamming him down with a back body drop on the attacks. Both men getting sent into that pile of attacks. Kick to the short plexus of Jason Ramirez to cover. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. And Jay English calling up for Jason once again. What the hell is it? Oh, a spine buster by Jay English. 1, 2, no, Jason Ramirez kicks out 2. Jay picks him up, trying to go for the uppercut, but no. Jason able to reverse him. Now up on the shoulder once again, going for the F10. Once more, it's Jason Ramirez. The cover. 1, 2, no. Able to kick out 2. Was Jay English now going to the second rope. Jason Ramirez with the face of Jay English and a rolling uppercut blocked there by Jay English. Jason and Jay going back and forth. Head first on the top turnbuckle. Jay English now clothesline. Enziguri. And now double on the hook suplex there into attacks. Goes Jason Ramirez. Trying to pull the tax out of the body is Ramirez. And now going to pick up Jason once again. Kick to midsection. Fisherman driver. Jay English looking to put away Jason Ramirez. And going for that spine buster once again. The cover to get the win. 1, 2, 3. And what a hell of a win for Jay English against Jason Ramirez. Both men giving their all in this match. Well, don't go anywhere, folks. I believe we got the main event coming up next for the women's title here at NCPW Battle at the Dome. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. And it is for the NCPW World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be contested under a gauntlet. 2 superstars will enter the ring. Every 30 seconds, another superstar will enter. Elimination occurs by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one person is declared the winner and the new NCPW Women's Champion. Making her way to the ring and starting first. This is Hardcore Heather Kaiju. And Hardcore Heather Kaiju starting out first in this main event gauntlet matchup. Can the likes of Hardcore Heather be the new NCPW Women's Championship? The belt has been vacated for a hot minute. As Hardcore Heather Kaiju, who is going to come out at number 2 here in this Eliminator Gauntlet. Coming in at number 2, this is Carrie Hunter. Carrie Hunter makes her way down to the ring here tonight to fight for the NCPW Women's Championship. Starting off at number 2 in the gauntlet, you kind of wonder what these women's odds are here tonight. Eliminator Gauntlet. Welcome on in, everybody that's just tuning in for the main event for the NCPW Women's Championship. As Carrie Hunter and Hardcore Heather Kaiju are going to start off this women's gauntlet matchup. And we don't have a women's title, so we're just improvising with this one. Because, I went to his shit. He doesn't have any belts made yet. So we're just going to pretend that this is the NCPW Women's Championship, because fuck it. As Hardcore Heather Kaiju and Carrie Hunter start off this gauntlet. Both women trying to go out of the gate with a drop kick there. to each other, and Kyrie Hunter already on the offensive advantage. Side headlock there by the likes of Kyrie Hunter. Like I said, this is a eliminator gauntlet, matches like this. 30 seconds per participant in this matchup. And now springboard DDT there by Kyrie Hunter on the hardcore-headed Kaiju, another competitor into this matchup. And Ariel Blackheart is number 3 in his eliminator gauntlet. And a boot there by Kyrie Hunter, just taking a fight to hardcore-headed Kaiju here as Ariel Blackheart finds her way into the ring. Irish whip reversal of the ropes, back elbow, and look at this Blackheart. Oh, what a fist there to the face. And a drop kick there by hardcore-headed Kaiju, taking out Blackheart. Blackheart gets hit with a sit-on no, finding her way out of it. Kyrie Hunter taking the fight to Ariel Blackheart. Another participant is about to enter this matchup. Irish whip into the corner goes Kyrie, and now Ashlyn Rose coming at number 4. And what throw there by hardcore Kaiju. Reversal into the corner goes hardcore header. Off the ropes now. What a double knees by hardcore header Kaiju by Ariel. I mean, fucking, you know what? These women are fucking, fuck that it is. And wait a minute, what the fuck going on here? 2K in once again. Reversal there, Ashlyn Rose. Gets hit with an enziguri. Hardcore-headed Kaiju back up to her feet already. Ashlyn chopped there. I believe this is our final competitor going to enter this matchup. As Amelia Green enters in the match now. I believe all participants have entered this matchup. Back elbow there by Ashlyn Rose into a German suplex on Blackheart. Kyrie with a clothesline there, taking out Ashlyn momentarily. Amelia Green just into the matchup. Hardcore-headed Kaiju go behind into a German suplex there, releasing Blackheart in the most dangerous way, and a German suplex there by Ashlyn. Only a 1 count. Okay, wait, what? No, it's not the match card as opposed to the Ncpw. I'm just helping out for these guys. Scar Award. What the fuck? That is not my character no more. Ask me for the then send tags. You're in my Discord. You are in my Discord. You could have updated your tags at any time. You are legitimately in my Discord. I have a contact system. If you have an update, it's right there. You could have just sent it in there. You could have DM'd me at any time, but no. You knew I was going to do this show too, and you never did. No, I will not chill with my yelling. I will not. No. Don't give me a fucking attitude. Listen, woman. You could have sent that at any time. You didn't send them to me. I send them to everybody, but never bothered to send them to me. I'm not raging. I'm just saying. You could have sent them to me. Saltwater potato. Saltwater potato. I didn't make it, he did. Well, then, I mean, this failure to communicate because he forgot to give me a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. I'll have tags for most wrestlers on the roster right now anyways. So, like, I'm kind of like free balling with what I have. Seriously, I'm like legitimately free balling. I didn't even know, like, I knew who to put in this matchup, and I was able to find them, but like, other than that, there wasn't a whole lot to really do. 1, 2. I thought that was it for like the Measy. Amelia Green about got eliminated from this matchup. And Aspen rolls on the top of an insane elbow, but nobody home. I don't know. I know I was busy for a second, but no. I didn't know what fucking character to grab. Like, excuse me. My name isn't Amelia, it's Amelia. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't fucking do it. And Aspen Rose, yep, that's a great visual of the noose that we have hanging from this fucking... That's a great visual. We like that. To the noose just hanging up there. You know. Great visual representation of what this company is. I guess. It's actually for all the jobbers, yeah. German suplex. But I like the hardcore headed kaiju. You gotta wonder. If hardcore headed kaiju is able to win, that's going to put a fucking damper on a lot of things. That's mine, my bad, forgot I left it there. Of course you did. Of course you did. Everyone who loses this match gets that in that news. I don't think that's how this works. I hope that's not how this works. I would commentate louder, but people have just arrived, and so this is a part of my busy schedule, unfortunately. And now, wait a minute, Ashlyn going for a crossface on Hardcore Headed Kaiju. Hardcore might tap out. Nope. What? Why? Why? It's an eliminator gauntlet. Measy. Measy. What are you doing, buddy? 1, 2, no. Fuck you. Measy, it's an eliminator gauntlet, okay? You want that to happen. You want people to get pinned. Measy. Oh, no, fuck. Oh, you know what? Yep, back elbow. Fuck it. Yep. Yep. I hope I lose low-key. I don't want the character to win. I mean... You might, but like... I don't know, like, I don't think this is, like, the worst one I've seen when it comes to, like, women's cause. Because I don't think this, like, I don't think you're terrible, per se. However, I don't understand. You know what? I'm going to DM you later, Measy, on there's a lot of things, actually. A lot of things. Justice for Measy losing. Damn. Alright, well, who do you guys want to win? That's a real question. Who do you guys want to win here? I know it's not Measy. Johnny Test, that's not an option. This bitch is bulky, my character is tiny. Your character right now has a fucking fat ass. Like, And I don't know why you have just this insane dump truck of an ass. 1, 2. Nope, only one count. Fuck you. Wait a minute. The most devious pin of all time. 1, 2. Nope. Motherfucker, ask Ncpw. BBL Measy is wild. Okay, well, first off, I'm not going to ask the man any more questions. So why? Oh, fucking god damn it. God damn it. Charles Robinson's dead. Charles Robinson is dead. Charles Robinson got taken out by hella ass. I don't... You know, there's a lot of calls that we could do here in this matchup. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, take my headset off real quick. By that ass. Look, kids, you enjoy the ever-loving silence, you know? Why does this motherfucker have ads? Because you get 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes of ads. That's it. You only get 3. God, son, that is not why I wanted this women's gauntlet match. That is not why I wanted this women's gauntlet match. I don't get a job. Maybe you barely even have a job. You just got a job recently, you fucking mark. Also, Meaty, you're about to be eliminated anyway, so get fucked. Or maybe not. Meaty, please get eliminated. Please get eliminated. Bitch, I've had a job for over 3 years. Congratulations. Somebody's fucking special. Can we quit killing the fucking referee? Charles Robinson has gone through enough in this matchup to be fucking strutting around like a goddamn ragdoll. I'm gonna just go. Raven was insulting viewers for fun. I'm always insulting viewers. Always. Without question. I'm really not, but like... It's not even... Can I even say it's viewers and everything when you guys are literally just my friends outside of this and everything? Okay, first off, if I did give each and every single one of you shit, then you wouldn't even know that I liked you. Come on now. Let's be real. Meaty gives me the utmost shit most of the time. 1, 2, and kick out. Fuck you. Tell me I barely have a job. All I see you on is group chats anyways. I'm beating your ass. You ain't beating shit. Oh my god. Measy, you are fucked up. Dude, you think that's bad? Scar-Lord, there's a lot worse than that. Oh, Hardcore Head has been eliminated. Well, you know what? Take care of that problem. Charles, don't die. Who the fuck is Charles? Never end the group chat. I'm talking about the fucking T group chat. Measy with a disaster kick, by God. Yeah, please, Charles, don't die. Was in there when I was off. Shouldn't be always often. Like, fuck. Also, god damn. You know, Godson, I didn't make this matchup to look at ass, but at the same time, there's a lot of it. 1, 2, I was gonna say, if it's down to Measy and Carrie Hunter, we might be fucked. Oh, she's going for the 619. Let's go. 619. Do. Drop the fucking dime. Drop the fucking dime. Or not. You fucking suck. All right. Nope. You could have easily just gone for the pinfall on Measy. We are so fucked, chat. Oh yeah, that's right. The 2 women who got eliminated got hung by the noose. No? If that's the case, Ncpw would have no women. Raven, you need to clean your mouth. Fuck off. You need to do shit. Ooh, spear, bitch. Get fucked. Carrie Hunter's dead. Ashland, not Ashland, but Blackheart. Yep, it's gonna be down to Blackheart and fucking Measy, isn't it? Oh, I was gonna say, oh fuck, we're so fucked. Measy, please just get eliminated. You have taken the utmost damage here in this matchup. If you don't get fucking eliminated, I don't know what to say. Spinning powerbomb, go for the pin. Yep, good. Yep, 1, a 2, a Measy, please. Measy, please. Just give up. It's fine. Make a wish, Measy. Just give up. That's Robert. Yeah, alright. Oh, Edenise. Reversal there. But a great value, Measy. I shouldn't even say great value, but you know, that's here or there. Yep, get eliminated. Get out of here. 1, 2. Come on. I might have to take matters with my own fucking hands. I swear to God. Dollar Treasy. Yep, that works. Measy, you just don't want to die. You just don't want to die. I don't know what to tell you. You just don't want to die. You want this women's championship. You might actually win this women's championship. I don't know what to tell you. I legitimately don't know what to tell you. 450 Lariat. You might actually fucking win this. Wait, what an Iron Championship? Not this one. Fuck. This is a different company. Come on now. Oh, I already told you this. I already told you it's for my company, not this company. Actually, no, it's not even for my company. You're not in a title match, I don't think. Oh, fucking spear got reversed. Yep, Measy. Yep, Measy, no. Measy, get rolled up. Get rolled up, please. Measy. Measy. Amelia. Yep. Take the Shining Wizard to the back of the head. Get out of here. Someone. Anybody. Yes. Carrie. You. Do a move. That's the wrong person, but alright. We'll take it. Pin her. Not her. Not her. Not her. Wrong person. Measy, no. Measy. Oh, knee. Yep. Oh, fuck. Please, for the love of God, don't let Measy win. She's, God, fuck. No, please. I'm about to make them lose. I'm about to go into business and activate God of Hand. Robert has been in this match way too long. Robert McStaubert is fucking, oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Measy, you're coming back. You're coming back in this matchup. Oh no. Yep, big German time. BBL Measy. BBL Measy's gonna win this. She actually might win this. Oh, thank fucking God. Come on. Come on, Ariel Blackheart. Come on. Please. I beg it to you. No. Fuck. X Factor. God damn it. No. Reversal. Let's fucking go. Moonsault. Arm leg drop. Fuck it. What are the other ones, you know? Yes. Ooh. Spear. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Pinner. Pin. No. Yeah, drag. Yep. Sure. Why not? Yeah, pin. There's no rope breaks. Pin. 1, 2. What the fuck? No, Measy, please don't come back in this. Please don't come back. Measy, please. What the fuck, Measy? No. Please. Measy, I swear to God, please just fucking lose this. Measy, no. Scoop, fuck. Chop block. Let's go, come on. Yep, call her up. Yep. Oh my God, your face. You're fucked up right now. Reversal. We are fucked again. Nope. Reversal once again. Okay. Let's go. Chat. We're cooking. Chat. No. Nope. We're fucked. We're doomed. Chat. We're so doomed. X Factor again. We are so fucked. We are so. Chat. We are cooked. Chat. We are fucking cooked. Chat. No. Chat. We're fucked. Chat. We're so fucked right now. She's gonna fucking win this thing, isn't she? Oh fuck. Nope. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. Nope. Yeah, nope. Fuck. Another X Factor. Measy, you gotta stop fucking doing that. BBL Measy is fucking cooking right now. I don't know what to say. Soul Snatcher. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It might be over. It might be over actually. Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, thank fucking God. Measy. Moonsault. Nope. Whisper in the wind. Whisper in the fucking wind. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Reversal. Come on, Ariel. Come on, Ariel Blackheart. Fucking, yes. Fucking hit. Kill this bitch. Kill her. Fucking do it. Fucking stab her. Stab Robert. Spinning. Sit out powerbomb. Yes, go for the fucking pin. 1, 2. Come the fuck on. Come on. on! I can't be emotionally invested in this matchup right now. Come on. Measy, please. No. Why are we fighting on the outside? Fuck. Fuck. All Measy's gotta do is throw her in the ring and pin her. That's all she's gotta do. That's all she's gotta do. She's gotta fucking win this. She's gotta fucking win this thing. 1, 2. Oh my fucking God. Well, we got a new women's champion. And it's Measy. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Well, this has been Ncpw. What a great night of action. And yeah, we'll be back later, maybe for Asylum action. But until then, take care, and I will see you guys later. Peace, bitches.